Good afternoon, Erin. How are you today?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm great. Well, thank you so much for allowing me to record this portion of the interview. This is going to be your chance to talk a little bit about yourself. So, I understand that you have worked in the legal industry. You've also done some admin work, some HR work. So, why don't you tell me a little bit about what you've been up to
Right. So
work-wise?
I I was recently at Digital Brew Media, and I was the executive assistant to President Michael Cardwell there, as well as over office management. So I handled all things that were assisting him with the business, pushing projects forward, as well as handling office administrative tasks. So could be anything from inventory to helping fill out annual reports to employee engagement, which I love.
Okay, wonderful. And then before that, what were you doing?
So before that, I was actually at DSK Law. I started as the front desk operations, and then I was promoted to HR assistant under Judy Ellis, who was my professional mentor while I was there. She was wonderful. I'm a huge advocate of mentorship. And then I received my HR credential, and I moved into HR coordinator.
All right, well, fabulous. So tell me a little bit about your duties in HR.
So my duties in HR included everything from employee engagement to events to all the full cycle onboarding, to recruiting, to helping and jumping in with the marketing when needed. I was usually a second pair of eyes for that, just for accuracy. But yeah, mainly just over all of the employee onboarding. As well, I handled all of the business tax receipts for the attorneys. You have to have those on file for business purposes. So, taking care of all of the business tax receipts for them, and then, you get to open enrollment towards the end of the year. So, just helping out with all of the human resources, the waves that come for annually for, the human resources field.
Sure. Okay. Tell me about a time that you had a big win. Like, tell me about a really big accomplishment, something that happened in your
Right.
career. It could be any time.
So not only am I completing my bachelor's in business administration with a concentration in industrial organizational psychology, which, if I can define, is the sort of study of workplace environments. So it really fit like a glove with my HR credential, which has been phenomenal. But a milestone I would love to share. I was recently inducted into the National Society of Leadership and Success. Less than 5% of students are, nominated for that honor, and so it was a huge milestone, both personally and professionally, and just such a wonderful legacy for my family.
Wonderful. Can you repeat that again? So it was, you said nominated for the,
So I was nominated for, it's called National Society of
uh-huh,
Leadership and Success.
Society for Leadership and Success. Tell me a
Yes.
little bit more about that society.
So it is an honor society, and you have to walk through the steps of, walking through. They have some foundational coursework that you have to complete. So I actually have a level 2 professional certificate through them. The next steps would be advanced coaching and then executive coaching. So perhaps one day I'll reach for that. But for right now, I'm very happy with this milestone.
Absolutely. And then we also chatted a little bit about that you're a member for Associate for Talent Development, the Central Florida chapter. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yes, so they're wonderful for training needs. They will help train you. They do have a certification program that you can aspire to if you desire. I enjoy just being a member. I learn a lot about just ongoing training for employees, how to provide better delivery for that. So that the employee is able to have a well-rounded experience when it comes to learning and development.
All right, wonderful. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and stop this part of the interview. I'm very impressed. I want to talk to you a little bit more about a few things that we touched on. but I feel like that's a really good overview of you. Is there anything else that you'd like to share with us before I stop this part of
No,
the recording?
not at this time. I'm just really
Okay.
excited to be considered.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you. Just a moment.